So we're going to talk about PandaDoc. We're going to talk about pricing. So I want all your commercial questions, let's answer them now, right? For pricing, how to bid. So I'm going to show you guys how we bid apartment complexes, condos, hotels, that kind of stuff. So we're going to bring it up online. We do properties all over the place, and I get a lot of questions like, how are you bidding stuff that's in Shreveport, Alabama, or Shreveport, Illinois, or whatever it is, right? And so we bid them online, and we get the square footage. We do a lot of them off of how many units they are, how many buildings they are, that kind of stuff.
Sorry to interrupt, but are you calling to get the number of units, or is that
Yes.
You are?
Yeah, you got to call. That's the only way. You can go on the management website and you can get how many buildings it is, but you got to call and get how many units.
Apartments.com now has the units.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, apartments.com actually shows you how many units.
Good, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because apartments.com didn't before.
Yeah.
Like you'd even get the apartment finder book,
Yeah.
and then apartments.com didn't have it. So that's cool they do now.
And how do you solicit that email address? Do you call it in, or is that listed on their website or something?
A lot of times you can get the website from, like their email from the website, but you can get the actual property manager. I go in and get their card and let them know before I do any solicitation to that email. Introduce yourself first. You got a date before you get married, right?
So I'm trying to set up like a virtual assistant to do this bid machine.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, do I need to call? I'm like, you're gonna need to call. Like,
So in that case, yeah, just call, and she's got to break down the barriers over the phone, a little bit harder, and then get the email address. That way you can send over the proposal.
okay.
Yeah.
And you can buy all that data. There's all these data companies now, like eFocus Data.
Yep.
You're paid for the whole.
They give you the whole list of all their
The whole
emails.
state of Florida costs me. I don't know what I paid for it.
Like $450, somewhere in there.
It's $400 or $500.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's
So-
everything. All the email addresses and what complex they're with.
What's that?
It's all the info. Their name, what complex they're with, their email address, everything.
Okay. Yeah.
eFocus Data.
So on here, so we'll open this up pretty much with PandaDoc. So PandaDoc over here, you can see you have 2 document drafts in here. You can see down here that I have viewed 4 documents for $58,000. Completed, projects in here, and then sent. This was a lot bigger last month because we're in the beginning of this month. So we actually had, I don't know what it was, $800,000 in proposals last month that we put out. So it tracks everything so you can see what's going on in your company, right? Then you can go in and you can see like 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, that kind of stuff. You can look at them. You can see what it is in here. So Wind Forest was like $24,000. So we can look at Wind Forest, Beacon Ridge in Greenville, what we were doing there. So you can see that it was viewed. So when it's viewed, it's really nice. A nice capability that you can call in, like somebody did the other day, and it was like, "You read my mind?" You know what I mean? How'd you know I opened that? And that's really cool that you can do that. So this is what my proposal looks like. And it just goes through, precision clean roof cleaning, precision clean exteriors. You heard Larry yesterday, right? What did he say? Precision clean. I know when it's precision clean, I like to use that little slogan, precision clean, so it sets it as different than the competition. And then I'll go through and then we kind of total out, gutters and stuff like that. We put our certificate of liability insurance in there. We put our commercial brochure, and then obviously our before and after pictures, real big. So on this one, we didn't have, yesterday we were looking too, and we had the TPO roofs. These are tailored to whatever the quote may be. If it's a TPO roof, I'm going to put all my TPO roofs in there. So let's go back real quick. But is anybody in here using this?
No.
What's that called?
PandaDoc. So you can go to pandadoc.com.
I can do that through Customer Factor with a big proposal.
Awesome, yeah.
I like it. Same thing though.
You say PandaDoc?
Yeah. Yeah,
Does Service Monster not
pandadoc.com.
have something like this in it?
What's that?
Does Service Monster not have something like this in it?
No, theirs is just like a 1-page form with an all line item. You can't put the pictures in there or anything. So that's why I use the PandaDoc here to put that in. So I got the BMW plant in there, that we cleaned.
Say PandaDoc.com?
Yeah. And if you look right up here, see it says PANDADOC.com. And then I have my pictures in there, you know. And then likewise, if I'm doing a parking garage structure, I'm going to put the parking garage structure pictures in there. With references, you can put a reference list in there. Really easy to bid out, or build out rather. You create a new document, and literally you choose your template. You can put templates in there. So I got my TPO roof, one-story apartments, miscellaneous, you know, and then once you do that template, you can build it out really, really easy. So, and we can put a proposal literally together in no time at all. So, really cool features. I wanted to show you guys that.
Pat, what's your cost on the PandaDocs?
I want to say it's like less than $100 a month to use it.
For unlimited or like up to 10 or so?
You'll have to see. I don't remember exactly what the limitations are on it, but I think we just used like the basic thing on there.
Say it's $49 a month per user.
Per user, yeah, there you go. You only need one user. You know, have it back at home base, because I always email the proposals. So everybody puts in the proposals, all my territory managers, they come back to my sales director, here's all the numbers, here's the prices, then he builds it out and he puts the appropriate pictures in there. That way they're out selling more.
So you're using both Service Master and this.
Yeah,
This is strictly for commercial.
just strictly commercial proposals, yes sir.
Pat, apartment complexes that are, 4, 5, 6 hours away that you're bidding on, are you
Yeah.
out there, or are you just pretty much doing, hey, this is what we think it's gonna cost, and then if they accept it, then you go out there and do a final?
Yeah, I always bid everything high. So that way it says these are for budget proposals, or budget proposal only. That way they put the budget in there and then they say call me and sharpen your pencil when you're ready to do it. Alright, so on this, we're going to bring up one proposal right here. So, and I'll show you my budget proposals too. So see this sheet right here? This is a budget proposal. So this isn't in PandaDoc. This actually gets emailed out. So you guys are welcome to pass this around. And I'm going to do the Shreveport one right here. So we'll pass this around. I have a picture, so we get a satellite image of the property, so we know exactly what buildings we're doing. And then the technicians will actually cross off the buildings that they complete, and then they send it in every day. So I know what gets done if this is out of town. This is actually Shreveport, LA, right? Louisiana. So I'll pass that around real quick.
So you have a branch out in Louisiana? Is that how you accomplish that?
No, we do it all from here. So we are a national company from here. So we send our 3 or 2 out of town crews, and then they'll go do it. We go 10 hour bubble.
And you send them from the trucks from this shop, you send trucks 10 hours away to do a job.
Yes, sir.
Well, you get 30,000-40,000.
Yeah.
Not for $1,000 house cleaning.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to do the largest apartment complex in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, coming up next month, and it's like it's right under $100,000. So we'll go out there. We'll send 2 trucks out there, and they'll get it done in 3 weeks, something like that. Probably 2 weeks. Yep. So we go all over the place. So that's kind of what it looks like. This is the PandaDoc one. What it looks like. We have the email in there, confirmation. So this is stuff that goes, and then as the technician completes it, on the site map, we know what gets done every day, right? And then we're checking in with the property manager. How's everything going? Getting compliments, complaints, right? Office staff does all that. So pass that around real quick. So I got the address pulled up. Look at the numbers too on that proposal.
Hey Pat.
Yeah.
What do you do when you come across like sending out unsolicited bids, like property management companies saying like, oh, are you on Compliance Depot or some other third-party vendor?
I love that.
Love that.
Compliance
Because he
Depot
is.
is my hero, man. It costs $100 on Compliance Depot, but it cuts all my competition out. You got to have the workers' comp, the insurance, all that stuff. So Compliance Depot, when I get into a management company, I actually already buy the Compliance Depot stuff. So I already let them know, hey, we're already with Compliance Depot for your management company.
Right.
Oh, by the way, send over your portfolio. We're going to
Right.
your
I've
properties.
come in situations where like I have to be they have to be invited by that property
Right.
management, so they can't even like really accept this.
So that's
I
when you
can't get
go.
in their system yet.
Yep. So that's
I
when you
mean,
go the route where you introduce yourself and say, "Hey, notice your roofs are dirty. Can you send us over the email? We want to get on Compliance Depot and show you guys and earn your business."
Okay.
You know, you just kind of get that.
So you gotta do a little due diligence if you're doing unsolicited for
Yeah.
situations.
Yep. And once you get in with a management company, you're already set up. So then you can do their properties wherever they're at. Yes, sir.
So we did the same thing. We went ahead and got approved through Compliance Depot, and then through like, for instance, that eFocus data stuff, we had them break down, send me all of the apartment complexes managed by
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle, yeah.
Oh yeah, Pinnacle. That's the dealer we were with.
That's
So I
all.
sent that out to all of them with my, hey, by the way, here's our Compliance Depot approved vendor number, blah, 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 blah.
Bam. That's exactly
So
right.
that's basically
Yeah.
your vendor list.
That's your Thank you.
That's good. Put your Compliance Depot number on their proposal so they already know you're.
I blasted all the property managers in our area, because I'm part of the apartment association, so I had all their info.
Exactly.
And I just sent out a quick, like email from whomever. And I put our Compliance Depot, like, congratulations, you're now Compliance Depot approved.
Yeah.
Banner
Put
on
that
there.
right on there.
Yeah, and there was a Notivus and Real Page, they're all part of the same
Yep.
company. And I just hit all the property managers who got a nice job out of it.
Exactly, yep. And same thing like for Kevin, like he does tree work, you know? There's the views on Pelham Road, they have pine trees like crazy. I used to stay in there. It's ridiculous. So what am I gonna do is, I know it's the management company, something with an H. I haven't been there in a while. But you go there, and literally the management company is on the front mat, right? Their logo is right in the front mat. So you look for those things. You go there, you find the management company, you go on Google, you type in the management company, and you look at all their portfolio. It's on their website. Then you go there, and you're like, all right, I'm going to be putting in a proposal for trees, you know. I know you got a lot of, you know, pine trees, you got a lot of, you know, pine trees, leaves and whatever, and pine needles all over your roof. We can cut those back off the building, you know, that kind of stuff. Then you get on Compliance Depot with them, and you send over your information. You need to be in their vendor list. That's the whole
Now,
thing.
how do you get on a vendor list?
You ask them, and then they have to invite you to be a vendor. You got to become a vendor.
So it's basically each property management company would have their own vendors list.
Yep, correct. Yep. So in that property manager, you say, hey, I would love to become a vendor. Then I'm going to drop a little nugget on you guys. They have in-house management company. They have a leadership conference once a year with only their company, with their regionals, their VP, the president. Ben was there with me down in, where did we go, Ben?
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Yeah, we went to Tunica, Mississippi. And literally, you go on stage, you shake the hand with the owner of the company, you go down in front of all the property managers.
Take your shirt off.
Take your shirt off. Oh, you had to bring that out. So much. And I did, because like you can do giveaways, right? So we did money. I think we did money. I wasn't really prepared for it, but we had some cash. We gave away cash, and then I took off my shirt. Got a little wild. Took off my shirt and threw my shirt. You know, whoever won it. So they would just pull out of the raffle, but you're getting their business cards, right?
Just never know.
You just never know. That's right. So, but those leadership conferences are huge. How much business do you think we sold at a leadership conference, Ben?
Probably a result of that. Hundreds of thousands, I'm sure.
Yep, we just got 300,000 the other day approved, plus whatever we got at the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? They know you. I was like, you know, they call me Pat the Roof Cleaner. Again, I was like, I don't care what you call me as long as you call me. You know, but call me. So you get and you meet new people. We met people up in New York, right, Ben?
Yeah.
Down in they were all over, but they got high rises and stuff, and they're like, how do you do this stuff? We're eating dinner with them, you know? You're eating dinner with everybody. It's really, really cool atmosphere. They're, you know, down to earth. I mean, boom. And then, of course, we wear our wrap shirts because then they're like, man, those shirts are sweet, you know? And then you get a booth and everything. You do a trade show booth. They have it's one day, but in one day you sell all that work, you know what I mean? Then each management company you go through and you say, hey, do you guys have a leadership conference this year? Yeah, here's the dates. Great, I want to advertise. Costs anywhere from $2,000 to $28,000, depending on whatever you want to do for one day. But that $28,000 is going to get you what?
Over 300.
Yeah. So thinking outside the box, right?
Apartments.com too will tell you who the property management company is now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'll have it down at the corner too. So there's the communication and those sites you can buy all of their information and get all that stuff. Yeah, and you just get all the management companies. I have 5 management companies. That's it. 5 management companies. One came from a referral from this one, you know, and then this one was a referral. This guy saw our trucks, you know, going down the road, it's gonna boil down. You know what I mean? All you need is 10 people that are gonna give you $100,000 in work, and what are you gonna have?
$1 million.
10 people, guys. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.